Hi, welcome to an Aquarius experience. I will be doing a connection spread for Aquarius and Leo, twin flames or not. My intention is to see and communicate what it is that can be seen for the highest good for Leo and Aquarius. I will be pulling a card for you. I will be pulling a card for your challenge, and I will also be pulling a card for your partner and their challenge. I will also pull a uniting force card, and that will just explain the energies that there are between you two. And as far as that card goes, that I will take as an overall. The overall is the Daughter of Pentacles. The Daughter of Pentacles usually resembles a knight, or page, excuse me, a page of Pentacles, which could be the promise of stability. But not exactly an offer of stability. It's like an idea. You could maybe smell it in the air, but it hasn't yet presented itself. It hasn't yet come into fruition. So that's a good card to have overall. So I'm going to go and continue shuffling and see if anything else wants to pop out. If not, I'll just go ahead and split the deck. And then pick the cards. You have Two of Swords and Son of Wands. Some indecisive decision making is at play. Son of Wands represents passion, but not stable passion. Not any passion, nothing behind that passion, just simply passion. And we'll take it. Son of Swords. Son of Swords is a Knight of Swords. A Knight of Swords resembles some clarity coming in. You can see how the owl is swooping down with the blade. So quick to make some dramatic changes. But because it's a sun and it's not a king and it's not a Knight of Swords or a Queen of Swords, this indicates to me that it's like an immature action or reaction. So that is kind of, polarizing feelings. Whereas this is kind of a young, immature, a young, not yet matured idea of stability, and this is a very immature idea of making some dramatic changes. So I'll go ahead and pull. I'll cut the deck. And this will be for the Aquarius. I always pull Aquarius first because I am an Aquarius. So the Aquarius is going through a reverse to of Wands. This, I think, would mean that there are two paths, two directions to go, but because it is reversed, that means that you have already decided the direction you're going. You're very focused on that direction, on kind of centralizing your passion to go with whatever direction this is. For your challenge, you have the reversed Three of Wands. The upright Three of Wands would indicate to me that there is some sort of vision that you have, and it's very clear and it's very beautiful, and you know what it feels like. You might really not know what it looks like, but you definitely feel what it, or know what it should feel like. Because it is, once again, reversed. I would say that the direction you are going, Aquarius, is no longer holding on to your envision, the way that you envision what the direction should look like, or what the result of this direction should look like. But you do know the direction, and you do know where to centralize your energy, where to focus your energy. And the focus is, because this is a challenge, is that the end result, it's not about the destination, it's the journey. And you don't know what the destination looks like, but you know what the journey looks like. You have a really clear image of what that journey is going to look like for you. And as far as what the destination looks like, and because this is a relationship spread, the destination, what this relationship is supposed to look like, your challenge is to let go of that. So, I mean, this is beautiful. 2 and 3, both in the reverse. For the Leo is 2 of Cups. And the challenge is the reverse world. The fact that this person, this Leo, that you are in the 2 of Cups energy is really good. I feel like you're right where you want to be, and right where you feel you need to be, which is great for Leo. There is 2 cups, so there is this idea of having both cups filled and the love met, crossed, and together and tangled, and you feel comfortable. You feel comfortable with the entangled love that there is right now. As for your challenge, you have the reversed world card. The world card could mean, right side up, could mean the end of a cycle. It could mean a new chapter, a new beginning. But reversed means that the cycle keeps on spinning. And more than likely, it is a negative cycle. So although you are in this place where you very much feel great being in, your challenge is to end the cycle. Definitely want to pull more cards for that, but let's move on to the uniting force. This is usually just one card that indicates the energy that is shared in the relationship, which is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is as above, so below. As high of a peak there is, as deep down it runs. This card also is nostalgic. This card is of past lives, past love, just sharing life and love in the same, on the same page, in the same energy. And this is a really good card for both of these energies and in this relationship. So all I see here is this, on the Leo's part, this challenge of cycling in the old patterns. That is their only challenge. It doesn't seem like the Aquarius has anything to do with that. And the only thing that connects these two is this nostalgia, this love that they have for one another. But there, in these overall energies, again, we have some things where it's like there is the idea of stability, but yet there's also this wanting to do something dramatic and cut things out. So this back and forth energy, I feel, is a back and forth energy. I want to pull maybe just another card for Leo's challenge and for Aquarius's challenge. So let me first do Aquarius's challenge. Their challenge for the reverse Three of Wands, which is you're having trouble envisioning what an outcome looks like for this relationship. Let's get some more clarification on that. And it's another beautiful card. This is the Ace of Wands. So in the challenge position, this is a lot of wands for the Aquarius. You have 1, 2, and 3, which are twin flame numbers from my understanding. And you can just see this card, it's so beautiful. I would say in order for you to let go of what needs to be let go of, nurture this one single wand. And maybe it's these 2 wands turning into this one single wand. And you have 3 wands here. Maybe this is your direction and you're going from wanting 3, dealing with 2 energies, and honing in on one force. And this is more of a prosperous force than this. because here you don't know what it looks like. You know what it feels like. You know what you want as far as a result. But as far as seeing an outcome or an offer or a new beginning, this is here. Take it. Take the new beginning, because this is actually something that you can work with, because it's here and you can see it. You can actually see the flowers blooming, instead of this being just like an array of colors, although beautiful, still nothing concrete. You have no idea. I love the 1, 2s, and 3s. I love that. Leo also is experiencing a 2. And let's see any more. Those are sons, daughters. Okay. This is for the Leo, their challenge. If I was to pull one more card for the Leo to help understand the challenge, the reversed World Cup, what would it be? Exactly. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords and the world upside down. Which means that you could have the world, but you are stuck replaying all the negative thoughts and fears, and it's ruining the vision. I mean, the eyeballs are just stabbed. Both sides. And the swords represent a lot of mental anxiety and fears, negative thoughts. And obviously, this is a pattern. And it's a cycle. So this is clarifying the upside down world. And if we could maybe pull some advice. Let's pull some advice cards, or just one advice for Leo's challenge. And we have one that fell. And I don't know if it's upside down or not, but I'll just read it right side up. Ace of Swords is taking all these negative energies. You can see how they're all pitch black. Negative thoughts, piercing negative thoughts, to one idea. And it kind of mirrors Aquarius's advice, or to their challenge, which is the one. There needs to be one consistent, clear thought, idea, something to fight for, something infinite, something forever lasting. This is your advice, is to break away from the negative cycles, break away from the overwhelming fears towards the relationship, and take on this white sword. Let it come in, and just like the lightning strikes, let it strike away all of this negative energy and the consistent patterns that play out. It's in your control. Your life is in your control. And you can see that it's a promising sword because of all the colors and the infinite symbol. It is doable, but this is just the advice. So Leo is currently feeling love and all the love, has felt all the love that there is to be felt in a relationship, but their challenge is repeating the cycle of negative thinking, a tremendous amount of negative thinking, and just hone in, control their thought cycles and processes, and be in control, mind over matter, to get back their Six of Cups and their nostalgia and their happiness. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull some cards here, and they're so cute, teeny tiny cards. What do I want to ask? Let's see, we got some advice, maybe like in the next immediate future as far as energy goes. Where is this at? What happens to this nostalgic energy that the both of you are sharing? What happens to it? What could happen to it? And we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is extremely beautiful because you have the world, right? It's upside down. But the Wheel of Fortune in this spread, and as this advice, indicates to me that the cycle is karma. Oops, I dropped it. And with that being said, it's good. It's a Wheel of Fortune. It's upright, and anything could happen. The world can change on a dime. So don't forget that, and until next time.